everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've just arrived at Reggie's yard and I'm going to do some groundwork with him today, so I thought I'd bring you along with me. We are doing some long lining today and I'm going to lean over him a little bit just to get him used to me being on his back again. It's been a while since I've done that. And then hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be able to sit on him properly. I just need to remember to bring my saddle back from the yard where I keep Nelly, and so that I can actually have a saddle to sit on, because we don't want to get on you bareback just yet, do we? Hi! I've got some carrots in the back for him. Hello! Hi! So we'll get him in, get him with his roller on, brush all of this mud off his neck, get him looking like a proper horse again, and then we will do some rounds, maybe put some pulls out again, because he seemed to really enjoy that last time. And we want to work his back end up a little bit, put a bit of muscle on there, ready for when he has to carry me, the heifer, around. So lots of kisses. You're a good boy. And then hopefully I'll have time this afternoon to take you along with me to hack Nelly. And then I'm going to the gym later because I'm training for a marathon. So hoping to squeeze all of that in this afternoon. I've been at work this morning and so I've had a half day, so I've gone home for some lunch and to see the dogs. And now it's Reggie's turn. So we'll go and get you ready, shall we? You're very muddy, aren't you, Reggie? See? He says, I did a mud bath, Mum. It's good for the skin. Is it? Good boy. I started off by leading Reggie over the poles in hand today. The other day I took him straight over on the long line and he didn't really understand. He was really confused about what I was asking. So today I thought we'll go straight in with leading him just to remind him so he gains that understanding and confidence with me by his side. We did this a couple of times. He did seem really relaxed and he seemed to remember what we did last time. So once I did it a couple of times, I thought, well, let's put the long line back on and see how he gets on his own. Reggie was a really good boy. He just stands still when I put the lines on, which is really lucky because we're on our own at the yard a lot of the time, so he needs to be able to stand still while I get all the equipment sorted, and he's really patient there. We've done a lot of groundwork to sort of help with that patience. So to begin with, I'm just going to walk him around the school, maybe do some halt, some walk-ons, just so he gets a feel for going forward again on his own, independently out the front there. And he's doing it really well. I think we are about to just practice a stand and he does that really well. He's still a bit sticky, but it's early days, so I'm really not concerned about that halt. It's not square. Lots to work on, but it's still really early days and he's doing really well. He's loving his work. His ears are just pricked forward all of the time, and I think he's starting to remember, oh, I'm going over these poles again now. So he does seem to do this really well. He looks down at his feet just to get a gauge of what he's meant to be doing, where he's meant to be putting his feet, and I think he does execute this really well. So we carry on doing a couple of rounds of this until he's comfortable. really starting to get the hang of this now. So he's still looking down and checking to see where his feet are meant to be going, and he's doing really well with his hand-eye coordination there. I just start to introduce turns now, now that we've been going around in a straight line for a little while, just because he does seem to get a little bit confused about what I'm asking from him when I turn left and right. But as you can see, he's kind of getting the idea. He's sort of bobbing his head up and down quite a lot today, sort of stretching out and experimenting with the long lines. But overall, he really is listening and enjoying himself. And so we approach it on the other rein, and Reggie can sometimes forget that he's looked at something on one rein compared to the other, as all horses do, but he goes over these poles really nicely again on that rein. So really happy. We do a couple of turns, tighter turns, just to get him used to going around and listening to the aids. He does shake his head a little bit when he gets confused. I think he gets a bit sticky because I'm wanting him to walk on but turn right and left and not stop, and I think it's just computing that left doesn't mean stop completely there. He just gets himself into a little bit of a tiz because he's not quite sure what I'm asking from him, but with just learning and experiencing, it's probably the 5th time he's been long lined, maybe not even that, and he's just doing really, really well. He's listening to my voice commands quite a lot. He kept wanting to play with the surface in the arena today, but he is really, really happy, and his ears are pricked forward, and that's all I can ask from him, is that he is learning, he's stimulated, he's not stressed. I want him to be really relaxed. Here he's really looking at what he's doing. I think some of the pulls are maybe a little bit too spread out, but I thought I really wanted him to take a nice big step into those pulls, and he is definitely doing that well. After we long lined in the school for a little while, I decided to take him out onto the fields to long line because he was getting a little bit sticky in the corner near the gate, and I thought, well, he'll be really happy in the field and it's more like hacking out, so let's take him in there. But he did keep on putting his head down like a Thelwell pony trying to eat the grass, which I hadn't actually thought about until he started doing it. But anyway, we had to get him on the grass, so he got used to being out of the school and being on the long line, because I'm hoping to take him out for proper hacks soon, once we're confident and once I've got someone there with me to come out in case of an emergency. I think we would really like to hack across the common and just experience what it's like to go past people, members of the public, the dogs, cars. We've got a couple of roads to cross and there's a train line to go over, so I think it'd be a really, really good experience for him. So we're just starting off in the field to begin with, just to see how he will be, out in the open, as so to speak. And he does seem to really enjoy it, although he's just trying to steal some of the grass every now and then because he thinks he's starved, although by the looks of that belly he's definitely not starved. So we just start doing some turns out in the field here. He gets a little bit sticky sometimes when I go right to left, and he overturns to the right and overturns to the left when I'm asking for that, but it's just experience and getting the feel. He's trying to get a little snack again, but I think he's really enjoying it. His ears just seem to be pricked the whole time, so I think he's going to be a really, really happy hacker when the time comes. But I don't think that Thelwell pony is going to leave him. I think he's going to be like that forever, maybe. It's just in his personality, that cheeky little side of him. But yeah, he's doing really well. So here I'm just trying to get him into a little trot, and I'm trying to turn him around just to bring him along the top of the field where it's a bit flatter, so that he doesn't feel like he's going to trip and just has a bit more confidence along the top there. There's a little track, so he definitely starts going a little bit faster. I'm actually struggling to keep up with him a bit here, and I think I might just pulled on his mouth a little bit at the end there, but just trying to get him into walk, and he kind of just comes to a halt. So we need to work on our downward transitions for sure. But actually that was a really good trot for his first time out on the field, because actually in the school he tends to have little booking fits because I just don't think he really understands what I'm asking him to do. I think he thinks I'm just like tapping him on the bum with the ropes for no reason. So I felt, because he was a little bit more forward out in the field, that I could just do sort of a voice command of trot with some noises that I like to make to sort of get him going a little bit, and he was much happier with that than a little tap on the bottom. And actually he's quite forward when he starts to go, so I think we just try and have a little trot on the other rein here. Oh, there we go. So exactly that. If I ask too much, he gets himself in a bit of a tiz. I think he got his tail caught underneath the rope here, so he was clamping down on his own lead rope and wondering why he couldn't. He was stuck to the right a little bit. So we do try again, and I think this time he understands what I'm asking him to do, which is really, really good. And he does start to stride out. So again, I'm just trying to take him to the top of this field here, because it's a little bit flatter. He can have more confidence if he knows he's not going to stumble over a pothole or something. And yeah, I'm struggling to keep up with him again. And he doesn't look like he's going that fast, but when you're running, it definitely does feel like that. That was a bit of a better transition. He's still trying to just halt after the trot, but I did manage to keep him going into the walk there, which I'm really pleased with him about. Right, we are on our way to Nelly now. I've just put Reggie away, threw him in the field, brushed up all the crap off the ground and jumped in the car. I've got about an hour to get Nelly done, and then I've got to get changed, and then I'm going to the gym. So let's see if this is possible. Late Lauren might strike again, but if she does, what's the worst that's going to happen? I might just roll in late, still do an hour of workout. It'll be good, it's fine. Quick massage for Nelly before our hack today. We are just going out for a little stretch after yesterday. We did a pole clinic yesterday and it was quite hard work. We've only really been doing little bits in the school really, and so I think I was asking quite a lot from her yesterday, though we did take it easy. We're both still a bit rusty. So we're just having a leg stretch so that she doesn't get stale. Sometimes if we do too many schooling sessions in a row, she doesn't really like it. So we like to take her out for a nice hack and a leg stretch every now and then, just to keep her ticking over. I'm not going to do too much because I'm racing against the clock. We've still got a bit of light, but I'll go get changed and get to this gym session. So just spin around the block and she can have some dinner and go to bed, put her pyjamas on. So there she is. You could go now. She's good. You've got all the fields here. And although they're a bit too wet to ride around, it'd be great in the summer because they've got some cross-country jumps in there. So for now, we're just sticking to all the nice dryish tracks. Good girl, Betty. Yeah. Good girl. Clever girl. Well done, Nelly. It's a bit muddy. You can go now. Good girl. Hey, you need a treat. Yeah, good girl. You want your dinner? Here you go. Good girl, there you go. Clever girl. You good girlie. I have managed to get changed and into my gym gear, out of my riding gear. Nelly is in bed. She's been ridden. I think that I did that all in an hour, so that's like record time for me, and I think we might actually make it. So I'm just driving slowly down the drive until you get onto a main road, and then I'm going to blast it to the other gym and hopefully I'll make it there in time. Nelly was such a good girl. We just went out for a quick leg stretch this afternoon and somehow I managed to drop my phone in. I've got those droppers on that don't have like phone pockets, so I've like shoved it in a pocket that shouldn't have been shoved in, and it fell out. I had to go back and follow my tracks, and then I managed to find my phone like face down in the mud. So that was a bit scary because I just thought, oh no, I was so close to getting to the gym on time and this is gonna stop me from getting there. So anyway, I'm gonna go and have a workout. It's a strength class, so be lots of weights and things, and it'll help me to get stronger for my marathon training. So I'm hoping for a really good night. So yeah, I'll catch up with you later. Look at this, guys. Bang on time, and we are here. Hi everybody, it's magically the next day and I'm off out to another gym session again tonight. I've had a half day at work today and then I've had an easy afternoon, just chilling. The horses have had a day off today. Nelly unfortunately lost her shoe overnight in the stable, so I wasn't going to be able to ride her anyway, so she's had a chill day. They've both worked really hard and the ferry's coming tomorrow afternoon, so I can go out for a hack or do some jumping or something like that tomorrow afternoon. I would like to say thank you so much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm hoping to get some more content for YouTube in the next few weeks. Nelly is going out to a dressage competition at the end of March, and so we'll have a lot of prep and lessons and things to record and show and share with you guys. So please join us for that, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.